Oh, there. We're about to head off.
Yeah.
On our 2-month adventure.
I know. Can you believe it?
No, I can't believe it. Bikes are loaded. Doggies are ready. The AT's ready to go. Here's our first stop to check that the license is on board. What do you reckon, dear?
I think it's a bit flowy.
It is a bit flowy.
It's a bit flowy here in Harrow. No, it's not Harrow. Where are we? 8. Can't see you. Where are we now, Dee? We're at Bordertown.
Bordertown. Yes, and all going well?
Yeah, but it's not too bad.
Too bad? You were telling me a little while ago it was
Well, you know.
really bad.
I didn't say it was really bad. I said it's not too bad.
Let's go. We're going to have to lunch here.
Oh, I don't know. We're going into a really good bakery. This could be hard.
She's enjoying the plaque.
I love a good plaque.
At the lovely Bordertown Bakery Park. Ah, pretty good idea.
Pretty good.
There's an interesting toilet. It's the old jail. Check out that door lock. Where are we? Coon something or other? Coonabarra or something? Yeah? And we're at Silo. Yeah? Where are we, dear?
We're in Adelaide, 630 k's from home. My bum knows.
Talk about it, not. What was? I thought the $90 room in Adelaide was fantastic.
Well, you know, it had a bed, it had a shower. Very important.
It had shower taps that went the wrong way.
The wrong way. Come and have a look at this nice flip. Look at that. That is quality right there. That is quality.
That's good.
And look at the taps that go the wrong way.
Perfect. And look at the glorious morning that it is. Look at that. Beautiful.
Two sexy bikes.
And the bike's made it. Well, we've just come from cousin Jeff and Sarah's house, and we're now at Windy Point. And the view behind us is pretty awesome.
It is.
How you going there, D?
I'm making progress now.
You getting better at it?
The ironic thing is I keep blowing in the bag, isn't it? Point the bag so I don't blow it.
That's our first sort of cool outback sunset.
Yeah, it's not where we are.
We've just got to go above the fence. Huh? In Port Augusta. Okay, the hot water is not very hot, but we're at the end of our second night, first night camping.
First night camping.
And we're in Port Augusta. And we came through the Clare Valley and lots of very dry and desolate farmland before that, but then the Clare Valley was very green.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
And we had the Flinders Rangers to keep us company.
That's right. And as we got near going past Port Pirie on the way to Port Augusta, we
nearly got blown off our bikes.
Oh, wasn't that windy? No. But yes, and we saw the amazing solar tower thing.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
But the Flinders Rangers looked amazing, and we do hope to go back there. What else? We had the most amazing food tonight. We had pork chops. Oh, and now the screen's gone off, and I hope it's still recording. Looks like it is.
Looks like it's recording, but we've got no screen.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Brett excelled himself without pork chops.
Janie's currently washing up the dishes. And we'll probably have, and it's a little bit windy tonight, but we'll probably have an early night.
Oh, and we caught up with Jeff and Sarah this morning.
Oh yes, and we got Janie a new pair of sandals in Anaconda.
Yep.
And
Brett some clothes because his clothes are terrible.
Just to make sure that we didn't have any space left in our bags.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can't carry nothing.
Yeah, we might have to burn this t-shirt because we can't fit it in. Okay, signing off. In the morning, we'll do the big pan where it's still at Port Augusta, and this is the foreshore. Flinders Range is in the background. Lovely wife. And train yard that banged and crashed all night. And Janie's just heading off. She's loving the gravel.
See, we should get a photo of us beside that sign.
Where are we now, Dee?
We're at the Australian Arid Lands Botanic Garden.
Yeah. And you want a photo of on this?
The sign that says the Arid Lands Botanic Garden.
Yeah. We got it. You know. Selfie wars. Come on. Everything you're imagining? Everything you imagined?
Parliament Park, yeah.
Well, curry in Kimber was awesome. We had I had lamb korma, and Jane had paneer, which is cheese curry, and we had garlic naan as well. It was awesome. Australian farmer. Where are we to eat?
Port Kenny.
Port Kenny?
Kenny.
Jan had to put instant coffee in her store-bought coffee.
It's the worst coffee I've ever bought.
No, you say that a lot.
I've just ridden 200 k's.
Yeah,
I need coffee.
you say that a lot. Awesome. Pretty good view in the background too. Where are we, dear?
We're at Streaky Bay.
Streaky Bay, sunset. It's pretty awesome. Look at the purple sky. And the crescent moon. We're out on the pier. And the lights just started to flash. Yeah, say it again.
Fowlers Bay.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to check in to the caravan park. And the place looks amazing. Where are we? Here.
We're at Fowlers Bay.
Fowlers Bay Jetty. And it does look very nice. Although that's a whole mountain full of seaweed. Right, now we need a history lesson here.
A history lesson.
Let's go again, starting
Okay,
again.
so Fowlers Bay, which there's nobody listening to this is very embarrassing. Fowlers Bay was a whaling colony, but there was also this big jetty that was built in the 1860s. Was, no, it must have been earlier than that, allowed delivery of ships, goods by ship for all the local farmers and explorers, like Edward John Eyre, for whom this peninsula is named. And they had, the first police officer was established here in the 1860s. And see that blue and white building over there on the corner? That's the original courthouse. So we ended the history lesson.
And that came off all of these plaques.
These plaques you bagged me out for reading. See, now you know all that stuff. Yeah, they love that deck. Well, just have it painted again or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
On having the family round, and we're all on the back deck.
Yeah.
Of course, you couldn't have anyone there. She was spewing.
Right, we've had a coffee stop in, what's it called? Nundroo.
Comes a road train.
And a big one. The events of this morning were, we packed up quickly from
Fowlers Bay.
Bay, because it was about to start raining, or if not already raining. And we left the pegs on the top of a fence post, and about 70 kilometres down the road we realised this.
No pegs.
Yeah, no pegs.
No pegs.
So we turned around for the pegs, and then I rode at great speed, about $1.40 from the gravel road section in and out while Jane waited and bypassed the gravel road section. So yes, it's been an eventful morning.
We've ridden what, 170
I think I've nearly done 200 k's.
But we've really only covered 30.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're back on track again, and we're heading to what looks to appear to be better weather. So we'll be taking this wet weather gear on.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, now it's time for coffee. They would have had curry. Little out here. I wouldn't say nothing, but very little. Look, there's some rocks over there. There's stuff and that. Two awesome looking bikes though. Well, we've just seen the Great Australian Bight for the first time. We're about 100 k's short of Bunder Cliffs. We thought we'd go have a look before we got there. On Bunder Cliffs. It's pretty gnarly weather, as you can see. It's pretty windy. There's another squall about to come through, but the cliff is pretty impressive. Yeah. Funny there, dude. Well, we're going to stay in an unpowered site tonight, dear, aren't we? No choice.
We're at the border village.
We're at the border village on the South Australian, West Australian border.
Yep, but we're still in South Australia.
And there's the bike, because that's important.
Where's the other one? That's very important. There it is.
Over there. And yeah, we tried to get accommodation, but we couldn't, so we're camping.
Again.
We looked at Bunda Cliffs, but it was just way too windy there for us. So we decided that would be a miserable night, and there's quite good coverage here, and we're going to put the tent right about there. Right, camp set up, wrap up of day 5. Started at Streaky Bay.
No, it didn't. We started at Fowlers Bay.
Fowlers Bay, that was the night before. Fowlers Bay, and
it was raining.
It was raining in the morning,
Yeah.
yes. We had the disastrous loss of the tent pegs and the return to fetch them, but there was a successful return to fetch them.
It was.
And then what happened?
Then we stopped at Nandrew for coffee,
Yep.
where we recorded the disastrous peg situation.
Yeah.
And then from there we rode to...
Anyway, we were heading towards Bunda Cliffs, and Bunda Cliffs when we got there was very cold and wet, and even though the Maloney's were headed there as well, they were in caravan and we were in a tent, and we decided that we couldn't stay there.
Oh, and the fuel, don't forget the fuel.
What happened?
At Nandrew we paid $2.20 for fuel, and then at the Nullarbor Roadhouse we paid $2.95.
Wow, sensational.
Yeah. Oh, and we crossed the Nullarbor.
Yeah, and we crossed the Nullarbor.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are now at Border Village.
Border Village, which is just meters, in actual fact,
WA's right there.
from the WA border,
We're still in South Australia though.
which we will cross into tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have a nice meal tonight at the WA Border Village.
South Australia Border Village.
South Australia Border Village. Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
Bye.
Well, we just packed up after getting wet.
Again.
And we're a bit grumpy. Our chair's broken. The sky's dark where we're going. We hope things improve from here, basically.
Yes.
Yes. How are you enjoying that Jundi? we're definitely not walking all the way over there to the ocean to see the jetty. Well, I think it would have been sandy, dear. Ooh, that one's full. Oh, this is, where are we? Ayers Memorial. Just out the back of a cooler. And it's a pretty impressive view. Don't know if the GoPro's showing it. It's pretty impressive. We're in?
Beladonia, I think it is.
Yeah, there's a big sign above your head.
That's where we are. I sit here and see the lights.
Yeah. Well, fantastic Anzac at the Mudrobilla Roadhouse, and most importantly, a new flavour of chips, thins especially, which are the best type, of course.
Wow.
Korean barbecue, which we look forward to later on today, so we'll report very soon. In the Cockabiddy Hotel. Game of pool. What's been happening here?
Big long straight road for 280 k's we've done.
We had a cliff to keep us company for a long time.
We did have a cliff for a long time. For 200 kilometres we had a ridge.
A ridge, which was interesting.
So now we're at Cockabiddy having a corned beef and hot English mustard sandwich.
And I'm having pie flavour. Yes, pie flavour. And coffee's pretty good. There's lots of trucks. And how many k's have we got to go?
240.
Yeah.
She's a 520k day today.
Big day today. Yeah. Blowhole. It just doesn't tell us where it is. Well, the previous video showed that sign over there, and then we went looking for the said Kalgoorlie blowhole, and
Yep.
we drove about a kilometre that way, following all these tracks.
Yeah.
And then we started cursing. Oh, if it's that far, why do people think? Why wouldn't they put how far it is away?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that track just keeps going.
It goes and goes
And then we came back to the sign in one large-dist effort to see where the how far away the blowhole could have been, and then about 5 steps from that very sign, and we see this, the said blowhole that we were all abusing all of the people that we couldn't find. Anyway, yes, it's a hole in the ground. Possibly not that exciting, certainly no water in it, but we found it. And here comes the journey, pulling up beside the AT, paddling along. Have you arrived?
I've arrived.
Look at the beast. Well, the tent is up, but it is still quite wet from this morning's efforts. You can see. Still wet. But we are in...
Did you just trip over a pig?
Yeah, where are we, dear?
Belladonia,
Beladonia.
which is really just a roadhouse and caravan park on the side of the road.
That's right, our $30, we're getting our $30 worth of dust.
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah, okay. Signing off for now. Waking up at the Belladonia Hotel. Well, we're at the caravan park.
We're in the caravan park.
It's foggy morning, but had a reasonable night. Inside the tent is dry.
It's good
But
stuff.
outside the tent is a little bit damp from the fog. And yeah, we're heading off pretty early today, heading towards Esperence. And anything else happen interesting?
And sleep. It was cold.
You had a cold night's sleep because you weren't dressed appropriately. Yes.
That's okay.
Okay, on the road again. Guess what? I realised that all that stuff I just said, wasn't recording for some reason. I should watch the little screen. So, this morning we're just about packing up. Everything has been going well until now. So we noticed too much shiny on the front of the Africa Twin. I've done a front left fork seal, which is not good news. So that's going to delay us a day somewhere, if we can get it booked in to be fixed. Yes, fun and games. Check back in soon. just leaving the Salmon Gums BP service station. We had our very first battered chicken and cheese sausage, and it was very good. Still heading towards Esperence. These are salmon gums, and they named the town just up the road where we came from. And we're still about 100 k's out of Esperence.